I want to welcome you all specially for today's weekly review. Um, it's been an amazing week, and we had a couple of experiences in the market in the course of the week. I remember during our analysis session we looked at DXY, and DXY kept giving us the bias for the bullish bias, which was this. But in the course of the week, DXY kept declining and started going bearish, and that gave us a lot of entries that didn't really go as we expected. Okay, so and these are some of the few things I would just say a few things with respect to that in this particular review session. Okay, so we're looking at to sell GU after anticipating that DXY was going bullish. Okay, and we didn't quite get that correctly. Like you can see, the first sell entry failed, just struggled and went straight to stop loss. The second sell entry sold for a while and rested on a particular bullish order block and then went bullish. The third one did the same thing. Okay, rested on a particular bullish order block and went upward. The fourth one did the same thing. So all the sell signals kept on failing. Okay, but there are some little profits here, here hit stop loss, little profit here. So we caught a few pips with these ones and took stop loss from this one. Then we took stop loss on this one and then cut this when we observed that the buying bias was much stronger than the selling bias. And this is what I will be looking at for this particular review session. I will be looking at taking out all my indicators henceforth. I'll be looking at taking out all my drawing lines. I'm just going to be leaving a few lines, which is just a few trend. Okay, just a few trend. I'm taking out every other lines, and here's the reason. Because those lines are very, very necessary for someone who is trying to still get used to the charts. Okay, but you see, they have this capacity and ability to make your chart to appear in a certain way that you might not be able to see clear bias or clear direction in the market. So what I want to do is, haven't mastered the candles to a certain extent, I would want to take out these drawings and these lines and these indicators, though having them in mind. Now these indicators work now in my mind. Why? Because some of these indicators lag also as well. Take for instance the break of structures indicator, that's the smart money concept indicator. It lags. There's sometimes when there's an order block, a particular order block of fair value gap, and it does not indicate it immediately. But when you have the smart money concept already in your intellect, you're able to know that, oh, this other block is here and all that, and then liquidity grabs. So that's why we'll be looking at that. But for you who is still trying to master the charts, I've already shown you how to do that with this strategy in several videos. You can continue with the drawings and indicator, but once you get into this side I just got into now, then you can decide to take out the indicators, the drawings, then use your mind, your intellect, and your journals to be able to maintain the rule. Okay, our rules are still in check and very much maintained. I know my psychological levels, I know my two candles that begins the week and all that. So if I don't indicate them with drawings and lines, it doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so then a few things I'm going to say about GU is the ranging GU has gone out of the ranging side and now is in the bullish side. As you can see, it was then broke out of this range and has given a change of character. For those of us who understand smart money concept, whenever there is a bullish change of character of this manner, you should be expecting price to come to the next liquidity grab after retracement, and that's where I see GU going to. That explains why if you come to the DXY, which is our dollar index, you observe that it has been constantly bearish. Okay, you can see it. There's a bearish change of character here. So this just explains to you the correlation, because this price is coming down to this strong low, and that explains why the GU is doing this. Now this is a clear bias for us, and is giving us a clear directional movement for the rest of should I say, for the coming week and for a while. Okay, if you observe something, you see that market hasn't given us this kind of bias in a very long time. As you can see what's going on here. So, and as it has indicated that for us now, it will be nice for us to take advantage of it and see what we can achieve. You can see even the 1 week time frame is clearly showing you now that we have a break of structure. Okay, if you go to I think the 1 month, you see that there is a directional movement of the market already. Alright, so those are just a few things I just wanted to show you. Now back to the bias which we couldn't catch as predicted. You will notice that GU was on a constant bull run from this point and kept going bullish, okay, up until this point. I wish I caught GU from this point and held it down to this point. I would have passed most of the prop accounts I'm managing, and then be able to withdraw much more from the other accounts which have been passed already. So, and that's why this is very, very key for me in my review. We are not in the Forex because we want to just talk and talk. We are in Forex to make money. So when we see the losing side or the opportunities we missed, we're able to identify it immediately and be able to do something about it. If you come to DXY on the 4-hour time frame, you observe that this was the correlation that was going on. This was the correlation that was going on, and that was why it was hard to spot. This was where the week began. It was hard to spot whether GU will be going bearish or going bullish. Okay, but in looking at the historical data, you see that GU has been bullish, like from here to here. So when the moment you took out this low, that's when we would have just observed to see that GU is no longer bullish and is going bearish, even though right now it's resting on a bullish order block. So we have to be able to look at the reaction that might go on here. Maybe it might do a retest before it goes bearish again. So these are the things you need to pay attention to. So that will be the basic, but that was exactly what affected our entries. Okay, you can just look at this now. For instance, you find out that GU has been ranging here, giving an M pattern, and then did this bullish move, okay, and then went a little bit bearish and then went bullish. So I don't buy at liquidity grabs. Looking at this liquidity grab, I was not confident to buy, but I never knew that GU was going to give the high that it hasn't given in a while. So GU came and took out this liquidity and kept on going high, taking out several liquidities, and this haven't happened in a very long time. But anyway, that's how the market is. You don't control the market, rather you look at the market, look at what is possible in the market before you go in as a professional trader. So like I said, drawings will be going out for the coming week for the analysis. Join me on Monday very early in the morning, as early as 6, so we can do that together. Okay, I'll just show you my market outlook. So taking out drawings, taking out the indicators. So what are we going to be doing with the charts? What are we going to be doing with the charts? Looking at taking out also the session breaks, just to free up the chat, like I said. And how did we turn on the section breaks? I think it's on settings, then this, yeah, that's how we turned on the session breaks. The economic news events. Alright, so those things are turned off already. The chart is very free. Okay, so we can now be able to see every directional bias clearly because of historical movements. Now why are we doing this? Because we want to be able to catch long trends. We want to be able to catch long trends. I want to explain to you clearly so that you understand something. The drawings help you to see short moves and help you to see clear scalping moves. Okay, now, and they affect you from seeing the long trends because they try to squeeze the charts, okay, and you're unable to see the long trends. So if we are scalping, for instance, towards the end of the year when there were no trends, we would prefer to put all those drawings and all those indicators so that you can help us to see all that. Okay, so but now I've come to a certain level with my trading journey where I will now be taking out those indicators because I want to see these long trends. I want to catch these long moves and make the money in the market. Okay, again, can you see the move? Right, so and then one more thing is, since we're not going to be doing all those cumbersome drawings and indicators, we can have outlooks on other pairs. Like we're looking at the gold pair. You can look at gold pair. You can see this massive move of the gold pair. Okay, and we can invest a little bit in gold if we see that opportunity. We can have outlook on Euro USD, which oh, let me take out this, sorry, which the correlation is almost as similar as that of the GU. Okay, you can have that. You can see that it's almost as similar as GU, even the gold I just opened. You can also look at GBP and JPY as well. GBP JPY. You can also look at some of these candles and see what's it's doable. Now why am I saying this? Whenever we come into a particular pair where there is no clear directional movement, like this one now, for instance, in the 1 hour time frame there's no clear directional movement. Let's see for the 4 hour. You can see that there's actually a range here, so it will be difficult to make some entry decisions in this particular pair at this particular time. So rather than waiting for this particular pair to come out of the ranging side into a directional side or giving a bias, we can decide to go into a currency pair that can be figured, okay, and then be able to make money while we wait for the other ones. So what I'm going to be looking at the BTC USD. Remember, we are into crypto and forex trading. For those of you who have noticed that we've not really said more about the crypto space, I want you to know that we have that in mind, but we're working on a lot of things for a while, which is to master the GU pair, of which we have done that. Now we are now going to be versatile to look into different pairs, especially the other pairs in the currency pair, and then we're also going to visit synthetics and then also visit the BTC. So when it comes to BTC, you see that we can be able to catch the move. Okay, we can be able to catch moves with the BTC. You can see that there's a massive move, and for all who bought BTC at this level, you can see that they're in massive profits right here where BTC is currently now, considering whether it's going to do a retest or a breakthrough. So if you want to make money with us in the coming week, then don't miss our weekly analysis where we're going to have a clear outlook and decide what the market is going to be like for the coming week. See you during the analysis session.